Hello y'all, MMK here. We're down at the Birthplace in Tupelo. As you can see, it's a pretty day, a little chilly, but just thought we'd get out and change the scenery a little bit. Today, just going to kind of touch on a few questions. One of the questions were did we ever see the firework wars that Elvis and the guys had? And yes, I did. Going to kind of start off. I remember one time that me and Mom and Daddy and Joey, Daddy had give him $1,000, and we went to the fireworks stand to get them. And in the 70s, $1,000 was a lot of fireworks. I mean, there was cases and cases of them, but that's kind of how to get it started. Got it. And as Daddy's told you in other videos, they would divide up the fireworks and divide up teams, and they would actually have wars. They would try to shoot each other with them and stuff. One particular time I remember at the back of Graceland, there was one of the guys, and I don't remember which one, but he was on the back, kind of like the roof or the sunroof area, and he was shooting down, and he was wearing some folks out. And kind of like Iron Man, all of a sudden seen the door open, and it was Elvis in a leather suit and a helmet, and he lit him up with Roman candles. I mean, just busting him, and he was hollering. I want to say, I'm not sure, I think it was Ricky Stanley though, but anyway, he was wearing him out, hitting him, and we were, laughing and watching the excitement. Like I said, the smoke, the fireworks going everywhere, and he ended up jumping off, having to jump off and jump down and run. But yeah, they had some hellacious firework wars, and it kind of trended into a family tradition. We still had them up until about 2001. Me and Daddy and Joey and friends of ours and stuff, we get together and do the same thing, go buy fireworks, divide up into teams, and have fireworks wars. Unfortunately, Daddy getting his toboggan on fire and his head burnt, and Joey getting some sulfur in his eye, and buddy of mine shirt caught on fire. Mama kind of put a stop to the firework wars, but if it wasn't for her, we would probably still do them today. But that's kind of touching on the firework stories that the question was asked, and appreciate the question. Another question was, did Elvis have snowmobiles? Yes, he did. Of course, we didn't get a lot of snow down here, but his had belts and wheels on them, and we rode them. One particular time that always stands out in my mind is I was up at Graceland with Dad. We was in Elvis's room, and they were talking, and Elvis decided to go out on the snowmobiles, and I'll never forget it, because Elvis, when he got up, he had this beautiful gun that was I want to say a 45. It may not have been. I didn't know my guns at the time, but that's what it looked like. But it was gold with white handles, and I remember he stuck it in the front of his pants, and I was just like wowed and oohed. And anyway, we went on out. We got on these snowmobiles, and kind of like the golf cart story, we went out the back gate, and we cut through some woods there and come out on the street called Old Hickory, and rode over by there, and people, hollering and screaming when they realized, who it was, and we're zipping by and zipping up and down the roads and streets, and I'm thinking, this is the coolest thing ever. I mean, being 13, 14 years old, I'm thinking, man, this is it. But like I said, we just did crazy things like that. And he did have, like I said, to answer that question, had the snowmobiles, and I actually, got to ride more than once with them, and enjoyed it. A thing I'd like to say before I finish today is we are receiving a lot of questions, and we appreciate them. Trying to get around to answering them all. If some of them get delayed and don't get answered, hey, please send them or ask again, and we'll try our best to get them answered. Glad y'all are, like I said, are enjoying the videos. We enjoy doing them. And once again, until next time, remember, we always live Elvis.